this was a pug.
A pug? Mm-hmm.
Um, but like I don't know what I did differently. I like everything just felt right, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. And I think I just took my time with the shots. And I was hoping if you could explain like the more gameplay mechanics
Okay. Okay.
of it.
So just like you felt good individually, but you just didn't have impact, or what
I
you?
felt really like I had impact and I
Mm-hmm.
felt good individually and like all my fights were like stupid easy.
Okay.
But I realized my biggest problem now is like when I feel good and I'm playing the game, I
Mm-hmm.
can drop easily in like in level 10 lobbies like 20 to 30
Yep.
like in pugs or in scrims. But then I have those games where I just literally get stopped
Okay. Got it.
or I have those days where I wake up and I just can't play for some reason. So I'm
Got it.
trying to figure out what I did here and
Okay.
then try to adapt that.
Want to get coached? All you gotta do is join my Discord in the description. Click the book a session tab, create a ticket, and I'll reach out to you within 24 hours. Or you can always send me a direct message on Discord. I also have a CS2 improvement school. It's a community focused on improvement, gaining elo, and playing together. If you guys want to check it out, link in the description. You get access to a bunch of exclusive content, and there's weekly coaching sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope to see you here as well. Probably retake mid here, right? Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Again, nice. You did it together. Like good spacing. Right now, 3v3. Like this is perfect. I like that, you know, you have the timing to like get up close into Red Room and you hear this guy
Mhm.
doing it, you pre-aim him. I mean, bro, so far you're playing really well. You know, last guy's cave. Okay, this, I mean, in a pug, right? In a pug, it's a bit
Yeah.
whatever. But here, what I don't like is that, you know, your teammates smoked off, and I don't like that you take this fight one-on-one instead of playing together with your teammate. I know in the pug it's like whatever, just peek him like I'm better, right? But it's like in Team CS, you get punished a lot like this, right? Taking this 1v1
Got you.
right here, because your teammate is behind the smoke. Why not just wait it out and say like, yo, let's like peek him together, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Because imagine if you lose this fight, which you should have lost, because I think he saw you first. You should have lost this fight, and then your teammate is 1 HP, and then the rounds are lost, right? You're just
Yeah.
lucky he whiffed on you, because if you watch from his top, look how bad he whiffed. He had every advantage on this peak. Like, see how bad your peak
Yeah.
was as well? And then here you
Yeah.
just whiffs. Yeah. So here just all
Was my
about like, yeah, sorry.
was my strafing wrong there? Like did I
Yeah,
overswing?
because you didn't account for the off angle he is playing. You basically strafed to peek deep cave, but he is right here, look. Let me pause like this. Look where you're aiming. You see you're peeking deep cave, but you're not accounting for this off angle, which he could be in. So he sees you here
Got you.
first. So ideally you're not even looking at him, right? You see, and then you stand still for like a millisecond. You're
Yeah.
just lucky he kind of whiffs in here. Yeah.
Like I didn't really struggle. It was
Okay.
more just like I don't know what I did differently
Okay.
than like normal, and I just wanted to ask if you could like figure it out because ideally I want to be more consistent, if
Okay.
anything.
Okay. Like Stray's mechanics are on point so far in these 5 rounds. And again, you take this nice timing to red room. Bro, you're playing really well. Are you saying this
Is
is
it
like an off
because
game?
of
Are you saying this is like an off game for you? Because you're playing really well right now.
it's like it's an off game because I can't do this consistently.
Okay.
So like I want to figure out why like am I playing better, I guess? Is it the positioning? Is it more of the
In
strafing?
this situation is you're on point mechanically. You're taking really good timings, and you're the spacing with your teammates is always really good. So even if you die and lose, like the following one, either you or your teammate is always in like a tradable position. So and you're reading them quite well, like with the timings pushing red room. So right now, like everything's going your way basically so far, and yeah, so far that's it. That's literally why you're having such a high impact so far. Again, perfect strafe. Okay, here's what we do as fight mechanical mistake is basically instead of strafing with A and D, you kind of hold W and straight line a little bit. Like right here, you know he's
Yeah.
right side, so you go for the strafe right here. It's like you start off well, and for some
Mhm.
reason, instead of just continuing the horizontal strafe, you go forwards, and
W.
now you're walking in a straight line, right? So if you just did continued on your strafe with A and D, you get this kill 100%. So it's kind of fucked you over that you press W and just like straight lined into him. Made yourself an easy
Got
kill.
you.
Yeah. Again, you see what I mean? You have like really good timings, so you always take the right timing to do an aggressive play. So like right here, perfect timing as well to peek mid. Like this game, you're on point individually. All the timings are in your favor, and you have like good spacing with your teammates.
Got you. Do you know how to like do that consistently?
I would say, I mean, with practice comes perfect, right? So I think it's
Yeah.
like, let's say, let's say for example, you had a team game and you had like a bad performance, right? You
Yeah.
open up, you download that demo, and after every death, or like after every death that you make like notes like why in this specific scenario like you died, for example, right? And then you ask yourself, why did I die here? Why did I lose the fight? Was I in a good position? What I could have done differently, right? And then
Yeah.
what's also good is for team CS is you guys can watch a team demo like together as a team. So like you lose like an official, you download the demo and you see like what's going wrong, and from there you kind of pinpoint like, okay, maybe here our spacing could have been better. Here I probably shouldn't have like reaggressed in like a 3v5 situation, right? So
Yeah.
and then after you figure that like those things out, that's where you start like watching like pro demos. Like for example on Ancient is like how do like for example pro teams take mid aggressively. So you realize, oh, maybe we're playing a bit too passive. So let's learn like how to take mid aggressive. You open up like a spirit demo, for example, and see like their spacing, what util do they use, how do they send like donk out mid, what do they do once they have mid control, right? And you pay attention to every detail, like spacing, flashes, everything else, and that's how you like slowly develop. So you realize what mistakes you're doing, and you kind of fix them by watching demos and just like talking about it as a team, what you guys could have done different.
Got you.
About consistency, uh, I would just say just have a consistent routine, keep grinding actively, and the more you work on yourself, so like especially at your level, like watching demos is a must at this point because your mechanics are pretty much like pretty good. I mean, I'm not saying they're perfect, but again, they're pretty good for like wait 2.7 kilo right now, right, or something like that, or higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, it's like at this point your mechanics look really good. Sometimes you did the like bad W straight winding, but again, so people always fuck up, so it's fine. So right now I'll just like purely focus on like watching demos, understanding the game more.
Got you.
Yeah. So it's mostly realizing what you did wrong and how you could like play differently in the next game, so you learn from your mistakes. But here it's like, as I said, you're doing pretty much everything perfect. You have the reads, your spacing, you're always in a position where you can trade your teammate, and you're on point mechanically. Like pre-aims, cross replacements, strafes, everything's perfect. Yeah. See what I mean by like timings and like your decisions? Like you realize the CT just threw the molly, he's not gonna expect somebody to just be in front of it already, and you take the perfect timing. So this is what I mean by like you have the perfect like reads and timings right here. Like yeah, see what I mean? So basically everything's working in your favor. You're always in a position where you have the advantage in all of these fights pretty much.
So like to get this on other maps, I just need to play more, or is there like another way to
As I said,
gain
play more and always watch back your games. So as I said, if you had the bad game, and again, let's say for example, you don't know how to play a certain map. You kind of figure out what
yeah.
roles you play, figure out the same player who plays your roles, and you watch like demos and pay attention to like positioning, spacing, how they take a certain side, all those things that we talked about. So watching demos of pros and your own demos and seeing what you did wrong, and apply that to every single like every single map, pretty much.
Got you.
Yeah. Again, see what I mean? Like mechanics on point, but also they are playing really bad. I'm not gonna lie, the CTs.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're also playing pretty bad. Yep, nice. Dude, this is like 10 out of 10 T side for me, basically. Yeah, so really good, man.